I had what was almost literally a road to Damascus experience. Like St. Paul, I had been persecuting my own. And I thought about the people I was with. I thought about the two good friends, both with HIV, one of whom has since died. I was with not just that friend, but his sons. And I realized that, of course, like my lover who died with AIDS, like all my friends who were infected with HIV, everybody I knew who had died in the epidemic, they were all gay men. And I was filled with a revulsion for my own hypocrisy, my own collaboration with those who were really our enemies. And it was clear that if I had a shred of honor, a shred of integrity, then I had to go back to my job, a position of some influence in the local health authority, and change what we were doing radically. So when I was working in the National Health Service, we did a campaign targeting heterosexual men, but never were able to convince our funders to do a campaign targeting gay men. Well, in the end, I decided that was too much of a nonsense to tolerate, and I had the opportunity to move over to Gay Men Fighting AIDS, where we could do what we believed was important.
GMFA are starting up their Hampstead Heath project again on May the 5th through to September, and what we'd like to try and do, what we're doing is producing a set of postcards which are going to be specific to the Heath, called the bedtime reading packs, given to people as they leave the Heath.
There's a whole other Holocaust apart from AIDS going on, which is about gay men's self-esteem.
He wasn't ashamed. He wasn't guilty. He knew where the blame lay. It lay between his legs, though it seldom just lay. It called itself fancy names. He liked to know it as his libido. It had an appetite that any other world would not have been able to sate. The gay world, the toilet life, the barfly crawl dished up an endless round of torsos, penises, mouths, incidental conversations and name swaps, and nights in ill-clad council flats, tossing and writhing with another stranger. He couldn't have had it any other way.
Somebody picks you up and they have sex with you. It's something which, yes, you want because you want to feel accepted, you want to feel loved, but it's not something which you're able to say necessarily yes to or no to. You can't say very easily in that power situation, no, I don't want sex, no, I just want love. It's very, people actually don't feel strong enough or powerful enough, or there's not enough, people haven't built up their own self-esteem enough, they don't feel good enough about themselves. Because all the images we constantly get from the day we're remotely aware of our sexuality are that gay sex, homosexuality, buggery, whatever people call it, is wrong.
I think something as important as, for instance, safer sex now is either not there as an issue at all or isn't getting through to people. Or how could they see the relevance when, in fact, something as predominant as your sexuality is actually being lied about in your life? So then why would you think seriously about the practices you're using or when you're having sex if in fact you can't even be open about who and what you are?
Your mother found them. Under the bed, hidden. She went off to work in tears.
I'm sorry, not for what I am, but for how you must feel at this moment. No, I wasn't recruited. No seasoned homosexual ever served as my mentor. But you know, I wish someone had. I wish someone older and wiser than me had said, "You're all right, kid. You can grow up to be a doctor or a teacher, just like anyone else. You're not crazy or sick or evil. You can succeed and be happy and find peace with friends. All kinds of friends who don't give a damn who you go to bed with. Most of all, though, you can love and be loved without hating yourself for it."
All night you'd lay asleep, enfolded in my arms, breathing slow and sweet. I never understood how it would prove to be such luxury to feel your hand, warm in my hand, your kiss on my cheek. Lovers and friends are all that matter. You'll never know how much it came to mean to me to have you by my side, in battles lost and won. And now I understand these things can never be guaranteed. I wish I could recall each mundane tenderness, remember every look, each word, preserve each breath, each kiss and each caress. I never thought that I would watch you drowning far from any sea, on crumpled sheets, white sand in your eyes. Lovers and friends are all that matter. And now, when all I have of you is a memory, I raise my hand to touch my cheek, imprinted with your love.
If you're worried about HIV or AIDS, or if you'd simply like more information, call the National AIDS Helpline to talk to a trained advisor. All calls are free and confidential, and you can call at any time on 0800 567 123.